Hi trader, this is Ali from the Chart Trader. Let's start our today's video with some education for you guys. This is really short and quick for you guys, so I just know when I'm talking about what I'm saying and why I'm anticipating other stuff. So guys, I'll give you something very simple and easy for you guys to understand. And let me tell you in general how the market does move. Okay, this is good for even beginner, first time, or for any level of trader. So market in general move in three directions. Okay, they move impulsively. After this impulse, they have to correct. This will come as correction. Okay, then they move again impulsively. So this is the market movement, guys. Okay, it's three-way structure: impulsive, correction, impulsive. This is what you have to understand. And after you understand this, this is where you come and apply Elliot wave into these patterns. Okay, so forget about the impulsive. Let's talk a little bit about the correction. So the correction, this was your A, B, C to the downside. Okay, so as well. So this was your impulse to the upside. This to the upside. Let's change quickly the color here. And let's forecast this. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C. Okay. When this is how I see the market move, guys. They always move in wave. This is called wave analysis. Okay. So after you will apply Elliot wave to this. But let's now just focus on this. It's make it simple for you guys to understand. So you get your A always comes sharp move. And if you want to put Elliot wave in it, you label it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this ABC, it's ABC again inside that. So this big ABC has to be inside this ABC. Your C wave, it's always again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when this 5 is finished, this bottom is broad. This is where we start anticipating the up move to come, and we start only focus on the upside to buy this impulse. So we are only interested in buying this long-term impulse, guys. Okay, guys. So this is what you have to focus on now. If at any time you see market going sharp and you see it correcting after, try to find the end of this correction and buy it. In the next video, I will explain for you guys how you use Fibonacci to anticipate this move right from the bottom and how do we always get it. Not today. In the next video, if I see more subscribe on the channel and more like on the video and comment. If you enjoyed this today, what we're doing, please let me know so I can keep doing it for you guys always before we start the outlook. So this is for today. What you have to understand: impulse, correction, impulse. Next week we will go more in detail in the correction wave, in the impulse wave, and probably next video or the one after we will start doing the Fibonacci for you guys so you understand. And we will tell you after this what we see it will happen from there. Okay, to the upside or to the downside, and we will tell you again the biggest structure as well. So subscribe today to be every day watching, every week watching what we got for you. Okay, I will be giving you pieces by pieces so you can understand that and know where I'm expecting something, why I'm expecting it, and how I'm entering, and where is the bottom, where is the top, and all this stuff. So let's start today outlook with the DXY US dollar index. And as usual, guys, if you've been with me from last week, you will notice that we did anticipate the move from the top to the downside. We did anticipate this move right the bottom, guys, to the top. So what we're anticipating now, we can see more to the downside is coming next week. And at this level here, we are going to be waiting to see if there is still one more move to the upside, or this is all, because in my opinion, there's still another move to the upside. We're at the top. Okay, anytime we come to this top, try to sell. And I can still see them going, possible they will spike hard to the upside if they're ending the structure to the upside. In longer time frame, we are in big move to the downside, guys. Okay, so If you find sell setup, sell it, because this can be the one that will go continue to the downside. I'll take you quickly to 1 day on this pair, and you see what I mean and what I'm anticipating. So we did anticipate this top, guys, and this bottom. They went sharp, and we was anticipating sideways, and we said they can go sharp. And they did it sharp, so they're coming now down sharp. This is the one that will continue to the downside, because we see this now in play, this pink structure, and we are waiting for this, okay? But are we going to have some correction, at least something similar to this, guys, before we drop? So are we going? We are somewhere here. We're going to have some correction, or even higher, and then drop. We will confirm this only from next week, and I'll update you guys. So just hit that subscribe and turn notification on, because I will update this pair as it goes. I don't want you guys to miss that big move to the downside, okay? Even if they decide to continue sharp. So what's now? Try to find sell setup. If you see it going positive to the upside, okay, just find buy setup, and let's go to 1 hour and explain you what you have to do in there. Let's go back to 1 hour quickly and tell you what we can do. So from next week, just let me get the drawing tool. So yeah, if you see this going up sharp, find correction and buy it. Okay, we still putting in mind the bigger target is to break that top. Okay, but let's say they just doing the correction as I just showed you on the daily. So you anticipate this coming somewhere here, coming back down, and coming back up, coming back down, coming back up, and then the go will come from this upside here top, or from here. We're not going to break the top, that's mean, and we will turn from somewhere around this level. Okay, let's just clear things and to make it more understandable for you. So let's say we had this correction, I'm expecting that down move. If you see this, they're just coming slow here, we can start look for sell from this top, and we go. Your level is somewhere around this box to start selling to the downside. They can come always early to the downside. We will follow up with this correction structure if it happens, and we will update you guys. If we see them going sharp right to the top, we will be notified that they can turn from this area as well. Even if they go sharp or correction, the drop can happen, or they just go break this top, okay, go like around 100 pips above it, and then don't sell from the top. Wait us to come and confirm you. Just let me get this again. And clear everything. Let's say they decide to come break the top. We don't sell from the top. We wait this 10 and this our sell. Okay, this is what you have to plan your trade, guys, and trade on your plan only. So if you see this happening, we are big sell at the top there. Okay, we going to sell big at the top here, and we use stop loss above this top. Okay, and every time, even if they decide to do small correction and continue to the upside, we will do again, try again. Okay, every time they give us this structure, we are going to sell it until they go down. The bigger structure now to the downside. After we got this one last week, I told you I'm bullish from here. I was bullish from here. I was bullish from here, and we knew it's coming right here. Okay, guys, you see my drawing still there. If you watch my previous outlook, you'll find that exactly what I'm saying. We did anticipate this don't move. It's on my previous outlook as well. So what's next? We either have small flag here and continue here, and at this level we will see if we will start having that big correction, or they can even drop more further, break this bottom, and then have that correction and drop. But this big correction has to happen before they continue to the downside. Okay, so you need to follow up with this structure and see what they do. For now, we are bearish and possibility for a correction structure. I know this is maybe it's not too clear for you guys, but let me just make it more clear. I just stuck to the downside for now. Okay, the big impulsive move should be to the downside. Let's move on to, let's see what's next. EURUSD. Okay, so EURUSD, we are bullish, still bullish for now. We did got this move as well, guys, from the bottom. Of course, if you subscribe, you will notice that we did say buy this one from the bottom of my box. This was my box. Okay, see here, I'll make it not to that, so not too much in the shot. So we didn't spike this down move, guys, little bit earlier than the top, and we got it. Okay, we got the bottom exactly, and we said we are going up. We are almost at the top, but we anticipating them to go to this zone for now. Okay, and I can still see, guys, there is still one move to the downside, bigger move to the downside, similar shape like this. Let me tell you where is your target. So the bigger move is to the downside on the EURUSD for now. Once they prove me wrong, then we will change our forecast. If they come, break this one chart and correct, we are buyer. Okay, if they come, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they come like this and drop, we are going down. Okay, this is your target. Your target is at 1.01436. This is where we go for you guys. So 6. Now, fine. Now it's hard to buy at this top. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you buy right at the top, but I can still see them possibly going a little bit more to the upside. So let's see what next week will do, and we will update this as well. If we go break this top, then you only buy. Okay, then find any correction and buy. So this will confirm the up move started, because there is big up move to the upside. So this is the minimum they can go to the downside for now, 1.01498. Okay, let's remember this, guys. So for now, this can be full structure, guys. Okay, it's 5 waves to the upside. They can drop anytime if they want to drop to the downside. If this is going to the upside, this is nothing. Even if they go there, they will come correction and we will buy from the bottom. So you won't miss anything with us. You will buy this one again to the top, and we'll be going to the 110 to the upside. Let's move on. Let's move on to Aussie. So Aussie dollar. Wow, this is still as well, guys. We're playing as we anticipated. So last week we anticipated this move. We got it. We got even more. Now we're anticipating at least this down move, and we will see if we will have this up move, and then what? I'll move to the downside. But in case they all pair with opposite to USD dollar index, in case they starting to the upside and the dollar index starting to the downside, find buy set up. If we come here, this is your running flat, guys. Okay, and this can be the one that goes. Let me clear everything and start again for you guys. So what I'm saying, let's even move this one from the chart now. Already there. And so for now, so if you are still bearish like me on Aussie USD or USD, you find sell set up at this top, and let's see when we come similar size to this one. So once we come similar size to this one, this can be your bigger running flat, and we are going to the upside, and this can be the beginning of big up move as well. So we will stop at this level, guys, and start looking for buy at the moment. And we, from this level, we're not interested in the sell anymore. Okay, we will let this, even if we're going down to break the bottom again, we are not interested. So why I'm saying this, even if this coming here, there is very big up move to the upside on AUD USD as well. So the bigger move to the upside, the short-term move is to the downside. Next week move is to the downside. So I'm bearish for next week. And after next week, once we come here, I need to follow up with this structure, guys, so I can master. So we can find the up move if it's going earlier, And if they're dropping, we will find that they'll move, but we're not going to sell this. I'm telling you, because they can stop anytime at this levels here and then turn. But if they come sharp, there is high possibility they come to break the bottom. But I tell you now, don't sell this. Be like me, stay on the side and wait this to come here. And if we see that buy set up, something similar like this here, we are then going to buy. You don't buy from the bottom, you buy the bullish sign. Once you see it in front of you, do it. Okay, guys? So, guys, if you wanna, I'm giving you here the general direction in my outlook. If you wanna go more in detail and you wanna have my own strategy and my plan, how I plan the trade, how I forecast the trade, and you wanna go more in detail and fast track your knowledge, we have this covered now for you guys. Just go to my website. It's thesharptrader.com. Okay, and just go to the course page. So let's go to the home. You will come here when you visit it. You just, yeah. So this is our homepage. You come here, you see our forecast before and after, all of them on the long term. You can see them here, or I show you where you see them after. And then just to check, guys, I want you to just check the course. You buy it, don't buy it, I don't mind, okay? This just said maybe helpful for you guys, and you're interested in my own idea and my psychology, how I trade. So this is what you get in the course, okay? Let's go there and read it, okay? But breakdown, it's at the end. Don't give up yet. Just come to the end and read this one you will get in the course. The course price now is, it's 1,000 US dollar for 30 people first join. And then we will go to 2,500. Okay, guys? So, first 30 people will get that price. We got about 15 people now already. A possible 16, we got one today. And I'm telling you now, guys, I am choosing my team carefully. So, please, if I don't accept your application, okay? If you don't accept your application, we won't ask for our money. All right, guys? So this is our contact. Just go to the contact page, guys, and contact us if you're interested. So I will be choosing my team, and I'm not taking everyone in. So let's be clear with that. Okay, guys? So if you're interested, just send us your detail, and we'll reply for you if you've been accepted with our bank detail, so you can pay us from there. All right, guys? And then once this promotion ends, then we'll be going back to 2,500 access, and then we will see from there. We may be closing this course as well. So I just want to have some community on my side, and I want to train them well. I want to get them to my knowledge, my experience, give it all for them, and I want them with me. We will be trading together, analyzing together, okay, managing trade together, and all this. All of you guys know, one hand never can clap, okay? So I'm looking for that, to build that team. If you're interested, please send us your information and we'll contact you back. So let's move on. Let's move on to AUDUSD. We did that. Let's move to the pound USD. So the pound dollar we're expecting, and so by the, yeah, we are anticipating another move to the upside for now. And guys, we can, let me just quickly check this one on bigger time frame, because I think while I didn't watch it, because it's been playing out exactly what we expected. Okay, so what is it? We did break the bottom, we didn't go to the upside, because I said from here it could be correction going, or we are dropping. We anticipate this normal, guys, and you can see we are somewhere around the bottom. And as well, this will follow then EURUSD and AUDUSD. So pound USD, we can still see some more move coming to the upside. And then high possibility, there is high chance for other move. That's why I told you guys, you need a strategy, and take this course, you will understand this, how we follow up with this strategy, because knowing the direction is not very important, because you cannot win. There is some other trader over there on YouTube. You can find them sometimes getting the direction correct, okay? But trust me, guys, even if you know this is going up, you won't be good buyer. You always will lose. even if it's going up. If you don't have good plan, good strategy, even if you know the move, because now I'm showing you in 1 hour, and if you enter, let's say you enter here too early, this, if you don't manage your trade properly, this can blow up your account, okay? And when the move happens, you will, even if you know the direction, this is coming here, okay, you'll always try to enter early because you will be scared this is going up early because they do that sometimes. That's why there is another way for it, okay? We follow up with the structure. So now while we're waiting, you either now this is the top and we're dropping, or this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we will see after they come here if this is, we will be selling here, and we will see if this correction to go up or this is absolutely dropping to the downside. Now focus on this down move, guys, okay? Because you will get it next week, and if you see them going sharp, just put on break even and keep this pair, because this pair has to, it's high possibility for them to drop from right there, okay? So I am expecting this is the top now, and I can see this down move coming to the bottom, or at least to this zone. Okay, so this is our zone, and they can go up from here then, but we will of course know this earn as well before it happens, and we'll follow up with it. So for now, stick to that down move for next week. Let's move on. Pocket. Okay, we expecting we're at the top, we are coming down. Similar colors, similar structure in there. I see them. I was saying from this place here. Okay, we bought this one because this was my box. I said this was my box. Somewhere around there. To check my outlook is here. We said this day is possibility for them to go to break the upside one more time, because there is the biggest structure said there is possible for one more up to the upside. That's why I'm telling you guys, that's where you have to understand how to read the structure. Once they come break this bottom again, we solve this, guys. Okay, we solve this correction, we solve the, we knew it's coming down, it's confirmed for us, and we are coming down. And now we still see them coming one more to the downside. Okay, so stick to the downside for now. Okay, we are bearish. Don't scare from this impulsive move, it's a weak drop. Okay, the up move has finished early. Look, guys, this was my top structure, and this was anticipating from there. We got this move. We forecasted this move from the bottom. Okay, we said wait a correction of this zone, and we're gonna continue to this level. We didn't. We dropped. Sorry. Yeah. And after they gave us this, we sold again. So we sold this. We sold this. Let's move to the downside. We exit this move. We didn't exit it on this sharp one. We exited the guys. Okay, and we entered the one, because this is how I see the structure form when they will change structure and direction. So let's move on to oil. Guys, by the way, if you're interested about long-term forecast, I just uploaded the Euro-New Zealand pair on the long term, and from there you can see how I'm anticipating, and I just put everything in there for you guys so you can see. And I'm expecting this, it's similar now to this one. Hopefully we can get to the direction now. Okay, this one. So what's this, guys? This was my long-term direction. This was posted again on, where is it? It's supposed to be at the bottom, 7 February 2019, okay, somewhere around here. Exactly here, guys. And we said they are going to the upside. What did we get? Watch it. They come here exactly, and go up, and now they are here at the top. Watch. See, guys? This was our long-term forecast. Of course, we got all these small moves, and we exit our trade and manage the, but I put the general direction for you guys. I just want to, why I'm showing you this, to explain for you guys. It's not only guessing the direction. Even if you're guessing this direction, how many times you will lose when you see this sharp move? You will scare, you will close here, they will go up, you will buy at the top, you will lose here. You know what I mean? You will see them going sharp, you will maybe buy here, going sharp, coming back down sharp, you closing here, all this, okay? So this is why you need to power yourself with the bigger vision of the market. If you don't understand how to read the chart from 1 year down to 1 hour, trust me, you always will be losing the market. It's from experience, guys. Okay, let's move back now. I want to take some time from you guys. So on USOIL, we can still see some more. Let's just let me just hide this. See where let's go. Break the water. Direction drop. Okay. All right, guys. We see them coming down, and to break this bottom now. 1989 will be broken. Okay, when we are changing our view, even if they come here, guys, break it, we then will find buy setup and buy this. But we do understand this is a correction, and we are dropping like this then, and we're confirming this, and then more to the downside and the upside. If this comes sharp here, break this top, then yes, no, there is no more possible to the downside. Then we will avoid correction and buy from this. So don't sell. Try to find any buy possible. Okay. So if you want to start buy too early from here, find the spike to the upside, let them pull back and start buying. Okay, and you stop loss for this one. If they take you, no problem. Let them do it again and take it to the upside. If they do it again, no problem. Fine. Let them take you and buy it to the upside. It's small risk, guys, and the huge reward. This is not the only move here. Okay, guys. Even if they come here or if they go up from here, they will do that for you guys, and they go. And there is a huge move to the upside. Okay. For now, our target is around 42. And we are now in 21. This is a huge trade. So we don't advise in that small down move because they can just come now down and break this bottom and change direction to the upside. And there is possibility for them to go sideways like this, now, here, and drop like this one, and then go up one more, and then come back. And then from here start control. Now you don't be trapped in this. If you find buy setup, look on 1 hour, don't trade on 1 minute, only buy the pullback and take it, something like this. See, they correct and go. So as if you remember, I told you at the beginning of the course, your trade is impulse correction. You're buying the sell impulse. Sell impulse can be the one that goes if the biggest structure indicate this move is going to the upside. And this is what I'm trying to explain for you guys here. So this is where you buy. Okay, you only buy the correction. These rules in my strategy, how to buy this exactly from the bottom or from the breakout, and how to confirm this is not going to break out falsely and come down, because they can break out and come here and then go. That's where most trader trap. They buy the breakout, so they tell you buy the breakout, but they don't even understand what's breakout. This is the breakout. Okay, let me clean this. Okay, so this is another knowledge today for you guys, and this was your first correction. Okay. And you put trend line then here, and you say, I'm going to buy this breakout. You buy this breakout, guess what? You will come just break this top slightly and come down one more here. And guess what you're gonna think if here? This when mentality start kick in. Your mentality will start kicking in at this level. You will be buyer from anywhere here because you think this is going up. They will correct little bit here and they will drop here. And you will miss the whole trade to the upside because you will anchor big lose here. Okay, so this is where I can teach you as well. Let's move on to USGPY. This pair is being magic for us as well. If you are my subscriber, you understand this. You understand the magic in this structure we did that. And how did we go this move from right at the top? And we said stop loss here. I just deleted it yesterday. I was writing things here before even the move open. And you can check my previous video. And we got this move, guys. Exactly to the bottom. I said the bottom of my box, then we're going up. See, my arrow is still in the exactly from the top here. And we said at this level, take profit, wipe this correction and sell. Because there is a chance for them. If I'm wrong, they can go up from here. Okay, this was a strong support level. Something like this. Okay, so this is where I'm getting my ID from. But Bigger structure told me they are coming down, and I said it's coming down. And now structure telling me we are coming down, and I'm anticipating the next move on USD GPY to the downside. Guys, if you wanna see what I'm talking about, okay, just go to this video, please. I bring it from previous Outlook and I compared it for you guys, so you don't go check full Outlook if you don't want to, and check this one, our edge in the Forex market, entry to exit. You will see most of that big move we did anticipate been here on previous Outlook like this one, and I was telling you guys what I'm expecting, and we compared it together for you guys before and after and everything. So our edge in the market from entry to exit, okay guys, and you guys can also check this one. This is some of the move before and after. I did just post yesterday or one day before here. So we post this, just to check them and see how did we go, some of the forecast. Just let me show you, for example, Bitcoin. This is not long, just one second guys, from the warning. Hopefully this will help you do something. Okay guys, this way we start aspect Bitcoin where it's going. And we did it. To my box, watch. So it plays on. See guys, the power in here when you forecast the long term and they react exactly what you want. Okay, they react from here. This was good buy. Okay, they come down, break here, we understand we bought this here. See this one? This is my entry because we knew still more to the upside. And we knew they doing this correction here and they dropping. Let's see if they did it. Let's just keep continuing. See guys, exactly to the top and exactly to the bottom. Let me just to the downside. Exactly to the bottom of the box, guys. If you go now check the number, and we said buy after that, and they're going now up at the main point. You will see when you get up to Bitcoin. So this is what. So I'm sticking to the sell, only sell on this one. Find sell setup. There possibility here. If you say, can they go up only for short term? Yes, we can anticipate this move here and drop continuation, but bigger structure downside. Any sell setup, take it. Don't miss it. Big time to the downside is coming on USD GPY. USD. Let's move on to Euro Pound. Euro Pound as well, guys. When everyone was screaming Euro Pound will go down, we said it's going up. When everyone screaming Euro Pound is going up, we said it's coming up. Let's just get it and see. So guys, everyone was screaming from this level here, say sell, 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 sell. We said there is one more move to the upside to the top of my box. We did get it. What did we get after? Down move. We said they are coming down. This was my long-term target still in there. I didn't even move it, okay, for you guys. And now I'm following up with this channel. Every time they come to this top, I'm seller. I'm seller. Even if they manage to go upside again one more time to the upside, I'm not going to buy this pair. Okay, guys. I only take one direction in the market and I follow up with it. So what's now? Let me show you. This can be a channel. They either will drop strongly from here and continue, or this just will come here and go upside, come down, go upside, and at some point they will fall. Okay, this is leading diagonal for me. So leading structure, that means structure, it's doing something to drop. Don't fall in this. I don't think this is correction to go up to upside. But if you go to, there is a possibility for us. When you break this bottom, we can turn from our end. If you are buyer on Euro Pound, it's up to you. Find this buy setup and buy, and put it on break even and see what happens. Because there is high chance they will only come here and then drop. So I think this is already too much information on this. Let's move on. How long is this one already? 8 minutes. Wow, taking too long. So DAX we anticipating. Let me just take it quickly. Up move to the upside. We are buyer on the DAX, German tier. Okay. Of course, guys, there is still possibility for this down move. Let me just draw for you guys. break the bottom and go. This can happen, okay, but we are going to buy this breakout if they do this exactly what I want them to do. If they correct here, we are going to buy this one. How do you buy this one? It's easy. Let's move on to Bitcoin. So now you see I showed you before Bitcoin, guys, and let's see if it works. Let's just see this sharp loss and let's see. Okay, this was the bottom, guys. This was the bottom of my things I showed you on the video, and you said after we are going up, we didn't. Okay, what we can see now, they have changed, then they are coming down. Let me tell you, I don't want to take you in too much detail in this, so be clear for you. What are you gonna focus for next week? I just want to make it short and simple and easy. Okay, we are anticipating them to come somewhere here to the bottom of this box and starting to the upside. If they move to the upside, start buying. Put this trend line. If you see them going from here, they can go early, guys, because they stop on fib level at this zone. So fib level, when they stop, they worrying me. I have to wait for my confirmation from my entry setup. If you see them going spike, wait the pullback and buy to break even and see if this is the one that will go to the upside. Okay, because I can see them coming to the upside. But let's say I'm wrong because these have changed. This is start to the upside. Okay, because they did hit the bottom. If they didn't hit the bottom, I will tell you I am very sure they will come back to the bottom. But now, guys, I tell you this can be possible to the upside, but if they're going down, so you don't miss, you're going to sell this at least to this zone and see if you see reaction on this one, or if you see them just breaking this bottom, then you only find sell and sell. If you break this green line, you only sell to the downside. If you see them turning at any point from here, find this pullback and buy. Buy it to the trend line, to this green trend line. Let's quickly get rid of this. So you buy to this trend line, okay? And then we will watch this breakout of this trend line, and any correction, then you start to buy again, because they have to correct at some point at this zone, and you will buy at the bottom from the correction. So you don't miss. You only take profit at the top, and we'll see what happens. Or you can keep it and put break even and see what happens. Max, you can get break even on this one. So the next move, if we don't break this green line, is to the upside for next week. Okay, possible crawling more to the downside, and but the move is bigger move, spike is to the upside. Okay, even can be something bigger like this. If they come here to this, they have possibility to go up, break this top, and go. So it can be big move to the upside on Bitcoin. For now, start with the buy, and we will update you. And if you see break this bottom, then stop buying and see what happens next. It will be probably this will be by next week also. So you will find it before it happens. So market all now shows there is another possibility move resuming to the same trends they used to be, and we don't want to go against the trend, guys. So let's just stick to this. Silver, guys, up move and down. You can see down move. If you find buy setup here, guys, buy it, because this can be, as we're going to the upside, even higher somewhere here, or we can be going to the top. There is, let me show you quickly the biggest structure on this one, so you know what I mean, because I even did forget. So let's see. So this is my expected coming to the bottom of the box and go. See where I see them reversing before hitting my box. I can see them coming one more to the side. And guys, let's say you traded it right, and per daily trade you should be seller. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and your fifth trade is coming to break this bottom of this. This can be the top as well. So only by breaking this. Don't forget this. Break this, any correction, and see what happens. I don't advise the buy at this time. Let's buy on this structure and see what happens. If you don't want to sell this, no problem, guys. Okay, this is not very safe sell. So I'll be clear with you guys. So focus on this buy. There is a huge move coming to the upside. Okay, let them drop. They won't go below the 8, and we will start buying from there. Every time they drop below this bottom, I'm start buying. They come here, I'm buying. They come here, I'm buying. They come lower, I'm buying. Okay, This is how I load my trade on long term, because this is long-term trade. It's not small term. I want to trade this. I can do whatever I want, risk a little bit more and close it here. Okay. This is long-term trade, guys. So once I start taking long-term trades, I trade without stop loss. I add to the trade only. Losing trade, winning trade, I only add to the trade. Okay. And let's see that. This can be a beautiful correction to spike from here. That's why I'm telling you, if you want to buy this, don't hesitate to do so. Because even if they're not doing it, I think they will come at least to this. Okay. So this will confirm you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from here, we'll see the correction and continuing or just dropping. And then I can see the drop. So next week, find this buy setup, small buy setup. Gold. The gold. Oh, wow. So the bigger the move on the 1 hour in silver, it's big, okay? To the one upside. Guys, gold, you can buy this, move to the upside. Sorry, just to execute everything. Buy this move to this zone, top of the box, and watch this box. Because what's my biggest traction on this? I am seeing then this is your A, this is your big B here, and big C here, and then we're dropping, and then we will go to the upside. Okay, there is big correction in play. Let's say they decide to take off this top. This will be good buy. Okay, use the stop loss for this trade, guys. At least below this bottom, because if we come here, that's mean you're not going there, and that's mean you start in that big correction before the up move. Okay, I can see this is A, B, C to the upside, and this is A, B, C to the downside. So what they can do, let me give you a possibility and choose the possibility you want. For now, I can see them. If they break this top, we are coming to the top of this box. So to the number, watch it. If they do it, they will come to this number. 1670.78. Remember, write down this number and watch it. Okay. If they don't do it, let's say this is the start to the downside, and this is your just correction, as I showed you. My strategy says, because you can sell this one as well. You put trend line and sell the breakout here, and you stop loss above the top as well. If you are seller, you stop loss above the top. If you are buyer and you see them going to the upside, you stop loss below this bottom and keep it, because they can go to the upside. I told you again, and they then start the big correction and go to the upside, and then do like this and continue to the upside. For now, maybe you will wait the break of this top, or you will wait if you see this correct more here. Okay, they can just come sharp here. As long as we don't break this top, you can expect them coming down. Okay, guys? If you want to sell early. If you buy, as long as it doesn't break this bottom, okay, they can also do this structure here and then go. Then don't sell, sorry, if don't buy if you see them breaking this bottom. That's what I'm trying to explain. Breaking this bottom, no more buy. Okay, they can be like buy by a small time frame, like what I'm trying to say. Correction, okay, to drop one more. Correction, to drop one more. Correction, to drop one more, and then we will take this up move, similar force to the upside. So if I'm wrong and they're dropping from here, plenty of people are bearish on gold for now at the moment because of coronavirus and stuff. Okay, this can be sell setup, good sell setup. If they manage to go break this top, if you see them doing this, giving you this correction here, okay, you can sell from the top and see what happens. This is the best sell if you are selling. Break above the top there. If you can sell, if you want to sell in a big account, no problem. You can sell and you stop loss somewhere above this top. If you long term trade. And what this there is a chance for them to drop sharp to the one side. Okay, they can do, because that means this is your one here, this is your one, this is your two, and you are in third wave, and third wave is very big to the outside. Let me take it quickly to weekly and show you. Let's just hide everything and I will tell you. Guys, see why I'm expecting they will drop, because this is too sharp. And I don't like to sell the sharp move. unless they give me my setup. So for now, we do anticipate this move, okay? And I'm not sure if this is the first one, and you are in this one to lapse, see? And you are now in that sharp move, and they come down and continue, come down and continue, and then drop, because we need this structure to happen if the move is to the upside. Other people says this was A, B, and we are coming in C way. So I give you all possibilities. Okay, if this is happening and this is chance for this to happen, guys, but because it is gold, everyone knows what is gold. I'm not anticipating this. Gold is sort of stock, and stock always do other structure. Okay, I'll give you now the biggest structure. Forget the small one for now. Okay, they go up and then come down for this one. Do running flat angle. For this one. But for now, if the other possibility is correct, this is the other labeling for me. This can be your A and the D, and this is your B, and this is the top, guys. This is my box was here. Let me show you. What's happened? This is in all of them. I'll show you when we come to smart line. So just click on this. So if they're coming here, this will be good sell from the top where I showed you on the 1 hour time frame. Okay, there is big trade that's been coming to the one side, at least similar to this move. I don't see this. If they're coming down, you are possible now in this move. So let's just quickly cut this one and put it in. See guys, this is always the top of my box, and we did get exactly at the top, and we complete dropping from there. I don't want to delete everything for you guys, just wanna, oh yeah, good. So guys, let's make it easy. Either ways, if they're going to the downside, I'm expecting a correction. If they're going to the upside, I'm expecting a correction. That's it, simple as that. Let's go now to the smart time frame. So it's too much. I don't want to kill myself. That's what I want to do. So if you seller, wait this top to take off and try to sell. If you buyer, buy now and use stop loss for this trade. And next move I can see is to the possibility this move here, the red one to the downside. So let's just hide everything and tell you about it. And not too much. You either this is now your flag and we are dropping, and they also can do that. Let me show you exactly. And then we'll do that. And then we'll go from here. If you see this structure plays out, here where you start buying, okay? This will confirm this is your correction to the upside. So just guys, take screenshot for this one and keep it with you. If you see this happen after the next week here, let me join on my real chart as well. Let me just show this on. With normal truth, so I can keep up with you guys. So and we see this system here. You see this is coming back up. You will see this is coming back here. Now we'll confirm this is discount. Okay, let's turn off the edit. And let's now so the upside people, this is your structure to the upside. Don't buy at the top. I don't advise you to buy it. I know this can be going, but don't take the risk. Let them prove for us they go. Even if you miss this, it's no problem. You will have bigger structure coming to us. Because on bigger time frame, why I'm saying this, on bigger time frame, okay, there is possibility for higher move to the downside. And now I can tell you, let's move again. So now we went too much in detail in this one, it took too long for me. So this can be bigger A, bigger C, and we're dropping. And then from here, we're either going up or we're dropping, okay? From here. but this is too early for us. We don't want to expect the future too much reference. Focus on this one if you see it playing out, and focus on this impulse if you see this plays out exactly as I'm drawing. Focus on this impulse. There's high chance for this drop. Okay, very high chance. I don't see them taking this top at the moment. If they do it, then only buy is correction, only buy. That's it. No more sell. That's mean we are going to drop. Let's quickly move to Euro New Zealand. The Euro New Zealand I already posted on here on my trading view account. Let's look for the short trader. I'll link this in the description below on my link to the trading view page. And let's put the thing again, bring up, and we can see them doing this. So next move, possibility to the upside. Quickly do it. For next week, you can start looking for this buy. Well, guys, after this buy, for myself, I don't advise you to buy this, okay? Because there is big move coming to the downside, the bigger direction to the downside, okay? So, because on bigger structure says we should stay here longer, I can tell you this can be a possibility for now correction. I mean, like this, and going here and then go. It's just exactly how it can happen. I want to draw on my chart as well so I can keep that as well. There is a possibility for this, okay? This. I'll keep this one for you, and you see it. And let's hide the chart. So focus on the buy for next week. Okay, they can make sharp one like this to the upside if they decide to. If too many people is selling, because the bigger trader guys, they understand this structure and they know the pair is coming to the downside big time. So if they spike it, it's very good to buy at this space. You just take, guys, anytime you reach somewhere here, take profit. Don't ever keep it, because there is big move coming. They will come sharper than this to the downside. At one of them will go, but I don't see this for now. We are seeing that structure I told you here. At least now we are coming here and then coming out down like this and then go. What if they come break here? Start selling. Or you can wait for correction with the chance as well for this. If you're going flat and be going down. So patient on this, and let's focus on the down move, the big move to the downside. If you're not interested in the buying, wait them to come somewhere here and start looking for that sell, and we will update you on this one as well. So bigger direction to the downside, Euro New Zealand, we are anticipating huge move to the downside, guys. You can see a huge move to the downside. Natural guys is not very interesting. We see them coming to the downside, break the bottom or more. Okay. We are at the bottom of the structure, we don't like it, so we see this structure play out, guys, and possibility for them to go up all the way and go. If they break this, buy it. If you see them coming down sharp, let them come break this bottom, because there's possibility for them to come here. Your lowest target is 1.338. Okay, this is for this. Tesla, we can see up move coming. SPX, so more possible or more move to the downside, or they can go to the upside. Okay. So Tesla, sorry, we are coming down, not up, and we are coming to 276.78, and then we are anticipating an up move coming. So on Tesla, we see them coming down, and then I change them to be going up here. Okay, that's it. So S&P. Hopefully you guys doesn't get too bored. Now I give you the general direction, the biggest structure, guys. From next week, I'll do very quickly. So now you understand why I'm saying this. What's this? This SPX, and guys, S&P, we did forecast this from the bottom. We did, they say they coming here. Okay, we close our profile here, and they come here. We said last week, you check my previous outlook, we say we buy here. Now there is a chance for them to come here and then go to the upside. The bigger move is to the upside. Okay, there is high chance they already started. If you long term buy on S&P, start buying. Possible you can buy small one here, and if they come to the downside, buy another one. Or you can either wait and see what happens from there. This can be the top, and they're coming down to the downside only, or they can be just correcting here and we're at top. Okay, so your next target is here, and they will slow down then from here and continue. I can see that drop and that crash on the stock market has came to end. Let's see. And Euro yen quickly, Euro yen seller guys. Wall Street is same as SPX 500. So Euro yen, we can see them coming down. Okay, next week sell this if you wish. Sell this guys from here. Okay, find sell setup and sell this. Your first target is see on trend line. Your second target is at the bottom, right? The bottom breaking everything. They will crash everything to the downside. They have to come here to my box. 113.0. 113.071. I think you can see on the right. That's why I'm trying to put this here. You can see here. See? Yep. So this is all for today, guys. Thank you for coming, and please don't forget to check the course if you're interested. Let me help you with that. And please, guys, subscribe to the channel if you find I'm saying helpful stuff, and give us a like, comment, tell me what do you think about the education we started at the beginning of this course. If you enjoyed that, let me know so I can keep giving you guys always like this at the beginning of the course. If you guys getting annoyed of it, you want to straight away see the outlook, please let me know as well. We either can put it at the end of the video, or we can just remove it from the video if you're not interested. Okay, guys? So let's end it up here. And thank you guys again. Thanks for coming and watching videos on the Shark Trader YouTube page. And nice to have you in our community. Please, if you like it, give a like. It will help us, help other traders protect their accounts. That's all what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thank you and bye. It's something now.